A big dreamer. Huh? If dreams meant something and I don't have them, that means something.
Ladies in the house come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late.
I got some questions. It's just us, you know what I mean? There's some good questions. So what we're talking about?
Hosted by Prez. Girl Talk.
All right.
So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say. Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk.
Top 5 real talk.
All right.
Listen to what they have to
I knew it was me and you, so I want to make Girl Talk, I'm asking you questions tonight, Linda. So when we're talking about the title is Hitting the Wall and Owning. We're redefining age. So you heard the phrase hit the wall. It happens, everybody hits the wall. But it's different for women. You know what I mean? So women wall comes like wall. I mean, women wall is for sure. You know what I mean? Like a man's wall might be further down in the black, but a woman's wall is for sure. You know what I mean? So I just got questions about just getting older, but we redefine it. You know what I mean? So what it pretty much is hitting the wall, and if you can't beat them because you hit the wall, you join the wall. You know what I mean? So how to embrace the wall. You know what I mean? So I thought it'd be like a positive episode like that. And have some questions. I got steps on how to embrace the wall and ways to embrace the wall. I'm going to start with asking questions like, when do you first notice people treat you different because you're older? You know what I mean? So we're talking about age, context also. So, like, with that, like, you know, the attention when you was 18 is different when you're 25. Attention when you're 25 is different when you're 31. Attention when you're 31 is different when you're 35. You know what I mean? That's what I want to ask you there, or the questions are something like that. Is that too intrusive? I know you, so I'll never be asking nothing there. I'm gonna make it like it's just us tonight. You know what I mean? Now, if it was better here, then we'll do it. I mean, I don't know if I'll come up with this kind of topic or not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I try to come up with something different all the time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make ourselves different. So, questions like, has your dating life changed since you got older? And that's just like me and dating life changes also. Have you ever felt like your value in a relationship dropped at a certain age? And these just, I got like 16, 17 questions, might not get through all of them. We're going to start off with a clip that we're going to do a reaction to first, just to have some fun first, and then get to the more serious part of the show. We know ain't serious. I'm gonna start with the with the solid Redefining.
Anything getting hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to what they have to say.
Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it. They out here today, man.
Mm-hmm.
And girl, they as out here
and
today.
in the jogging pants too, girl.
Ooh. Hey, what's that in your pants? What's that in your pants? Are you just happy to see me?
Or is that a shotgun?
These young boys, they don't know what they're missing. I got that cootie cap for you, hey? I got that cootie cap for you. It don't purr growl. Oh, it growl.
This shit been knighted, boy. You know what I'm saying? The King of England touched this.
I'll suck you like a Werther's original.
While listening to WAP remix, yes we will.
Blow you like a pinwheel.
While sucking on motherfucking the glitter of life.
Oh man,
you know what that is.
Pick this titty up. Pick this titty up.
Go ahead and get it then, young man. I like the ass on
you like cellulite? Oh, you like stretch marks? Your baby mama got it. Your baby mama got it, though. Okay.
He look like Joe Camel. Getting no red rap money.
Ooh. Hey. We can do it anywhere except under a fan, baby. We can do it anywhere except under the fan.
You dry up still.
Oh, yeah, I still dry. And little dab to do it, though. Little spit. I'm right back at it.
Water base, ain't that a beach? Okay.
This I said this is cootie cat. It got cootie meat. You know? It got old. Cootie meat old.
Baby, you ever want to turtle fuck your auntie?
Woo.
Give me a call.
Woo. Come here, baby.
If you wanna get get your body right, that's presidential fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's presidential fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness.
That's right, Presidential Fitness, where they offer men's and women's fitness classes, jiu-jitsu, youth classes, and even high-intensity workouts. So if you need to get your body right, come see us at Presidential Fitness, located at 4179 West Jefferson.
If you wanna get your body right, that's Presidential Fitness. Wanna get your booty tight, that's Presidential Fitness. And the star is born with the unicorn at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium.
Oh, come on, coach. What's up, man?
What up? It's me, Prez, and welcome to another episode of Girl Talk. I got my lovely co-host Linda tonight. How you doing, Linda?
Doing good. How you doing?
Great. And tonight we have a great topic. All right. So we are talking. So just to show you the topic first, hold on. It is called Hitting the Wall and Owning It. We're redefining aging. And this is for the ladies. This is Girl Talk. So we're redefining aging for the ladies. All right. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you don't want to do the free stuff, that's because you want to send some money, right? All right. So there's a cash app on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and send me like $5 and say, Prez, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. So we are talking about hitting the wall. So, and we're talking about in the context for the ladies, all right? So that moment that society tries to tell women that your spark is gone or your beauty's not what it is. Well, we're not buying, okay? We're going to redefine it. That we are flipping that narrative on its head with some good life advice, all right? So, from a handsome, chocolatey man, all right? So, and the reason why it's coming from me, because maybe y'all can't see the problem from the inside. What up, Holly? So, the wall is a real thing, and it comes to all. But for men, it comes at a later time, and for women, it's more important to embrace the wall because your wall comes a lot quicker than men. So, in the context of women, hitting the wall is a term sometimes used to describe the perceived decline, okay, in physical appearance, fertility, or social value due to aging, and it's often around the late 20s or the early 30s. That's when you join the wall, usually. But the phrase can carry controversial connotations, and particularly in discussions about beauty standards and dating dynamics. So I have developed about 20, we can go on, ways to embrace, adapt, and to thrive with that wall. Okay, so basically, they say if you can't beat them, join them. So join the wall. Go ahead, get you a nice brick. Be a brick in the wall. Okay, so join the wall. Don't just run into it. Stop. Embrace it. Okay, hug the wall. All right. So step one. But also, what we're gonna do? I'm going to give you my ways to redefine hitting the wall. Then we got a clip to critique. Then I got some questions for the lovely men. All right. So the first way that you can join the wall is redefining your beauty standards. All right. So embrace evolving with your appearance by celebrating your laugh lines, your wrinkles, your gray hair. Okay. Don't be upset or mad that you're getting them. You know what I mean? Now, like Botox isn't needed. You know what I mean? Should be you. You know, you might want to dye your hair. You don't got to. Okay, these are choices. All right. So, not saying that. Okay, style is style. You know what I mean? But what we're trying to get to is that it's all right to go gray as a woman. You know what I mean? Because I know ladies like it when the guys are gray, salt and pepper, as y'all like to say. You know, so and I feel like guys don't disagree with gray hair either. I think it's mostly women that put these beauty standards on each other, you know, because men like to love you for who you are, you know. So most men, I'll say that. So another way, number 2 on my list is prioritizing skincare. Don't chase youth, but chase healthy skin. Healthy is always look good. Skin. So get a nourishing skincare routine. As a man, I feel like I am overly prioritize for a man, I guess, because I spend at least a good hour on my nightly routine, you know, mainly because you should spend some time on it as a man also, you know what I mean, and as a woman also. So if a man spends about an hour, you know what I mean, I'm not recommending how long you should do your skincare routines and stuff like that. But if I do an hour, and I'm telling you, it's so I got lotion for my feet, I got lotion for my hands, and I got lotion for my skin. You know what I mean? So also that comes with the skincare is the body wash you use, what type of soap you're using and stuff like that. So shower 20 minutes, lotion it up another 10 minutes. Then my face care, you know, I use what's it? It was like beeswax, but it ain't beeswax. Whatever. What's that? Witch hazel. It ain't beeswax. I feel like bees. Witch hazel reminds me of beeswax for some reason. You know what I mean? So witch hazel. Most of the stuff I use on my face got witch hazel. I try not to use too many different products. I got actually a different set of products. So this product got witch hazel in it. This product got it's some skin care. I don't get sunburn, but my skin hurts. You know what I mean? Sometimes. So I got another set of lotions and potions for that, and another set for something else. You know what I mean? So this month I'm using this month, next month I'm using that, month after that, you know. So prioritize your skincare. I'm pretty sure if I do it, most women do it. Focus on, another way is to focus on strength training. A lot of ladies like to just go walking or going upstairs and stuff. No, you need to do some squats. Body weights is strength training. She said, that's a sunburn, you just don't know. Okay, yeah. But it don't look like a sunburn. It ain't a burn though. So it ain't one. It's skin hurting. Now, I'll take that, Holly. Okay, skin hurts. Black people get sunburns. I see my sister get them all the time. So yeah, build muscle through weightlifting and maintaining your vitality and confidence by working out. Okay, shoot. To know, I got a client. She failed. You know what I mean? And she said, Prez, I failed, and if I wasn't coming to the classes, I don't think I would have got up so quickly. And it didn't even hurt. You know what I mean? So, she said, I failed, and I was able to catch myself and not hurt myself. So that gives you confidence right there. Number 4, explore new fashion styles. Adapt your wardrobe to flatter your current body and lifestyle. that's a big thing, you know. I see a lot of older ladies not dressing their, I mean, I don't think it's an age you dress. I think it's a body type you dress. You know what I mean? So if you a older woman with you don't see this often at all, with a 22-year-old's body, you know. So let's say you're 50 with a 22-year-old's body, which is not common at all. It's okay for you to wear that 22-year-old stuff now. Your friends might not like it, but if it's for your body type, your body size, I say wear it. You know what I mean? So, but definitely explore new fashions and stuff like that for your body type. That's how you be more confident and not worried about the subtle changes. We all getting older. You know what I mean? We all get older. So this might stick out a little further than that. This might be a little littler than it used to be. Who knows? You know what I mean? So if you used to wear those low-cut jeans where you saw the tramp stamp, you know what I mean? I guess you can't wear those no more. You know what I mean? They look different. You might gotta wear the sundress, which is always awesome. Okay, so sundresses are perfect. That's like the perfect set of clothes, I feel like, for a lady. That's just me. But number 5, own your wisdom. Use your life experiences to mentor younger women and be truthful. Okay? I see a lot of ladies not truthful with the younger ladies, or instead of giving them good advice, they give advice on how they feel about the young lady's situation. You know what I mean? So definitely give your opinion. So let's say you see a young lady and let's say you went a different path. So I got a friend, she's a model, okay? And as a model, she's been put in different types of situations, you know. And if a young lady was saying, "Hey, I would like to be a model. What do you think?" Give her the truth. You know what I mean? Shoot. You only can tell her how it happened for you, but if you know another side, make sure you tell that side also. You know. So, number 6, adjust your fitness goals. Switch to workouts like yoga and Pilates when you get older, or body weight workouts. That's for your mobility and your health overall, okay? And it helps your aesthetics, you know what I mean? So muscle memory is real. And depending on how much you want it, you can always get back down to your smallest size if you focus on it, you know what I mean? So whatever size you was as an adult, you can get there again, you know what I mean? So, and also, what the biggest size you ever gotten, that's muscle memory too. So you can always blow up to another size too. So if you was in the gym, lost some weight, you said, "Okay, I'm all right now." No, all right. Your body wants to get to somewhere where it remembers. All right. So you have to keep it in a constant state of confusion, basically. You know what I mean? So I'm getting into fitness right now. My bad, y'all. All right. So always be trying to keep your body healthy and elevated. You know what I mean? Always getting even more healthy. Always getting even more stronger by continuing to work out. But adjust those fitness goals. You probably can't go sprinting at 40, young lady. Okay, so not saying you can't, but most women can't go sprinting at 40. But embrace your reproductive choices. All right. So whether you pursuing motherhood later or choosing to be a child-free person, align your decisions with your life stages and goals. Okay. So if you want to have a baby, you should if that's something you really want in life, you should make sure you prioritize it to still get it. So if you say, "Hey, I really want a baby," and somehow you waited until you was 43 you didn't prioritize having a baby. Okay, you didn't really want one, or if you did want one, you didn't prioritize it like you should because you never achieved it at the most convenient time. All right, so that's why we're talking about embracing the wall. Don't try to push past the wall, with in vitro or freezing your eggs. Sometimes I feel like freezing your eggs shouldn't be for using later, because you just want to use it later. You should have an actual problem where you need to freeze your eggs, whatever those problems are. I'm not educated on that, but if you're freezing your eggs because I still don't. So if you freeze your eggs when you was 22, but you don't use them till you're 43, that's still some old ass eggs. So if so I'm not sure, and if you freeze them at 35, you're freezing old ass eggs. So I'm not sure what in vitro is actually for, other than that, and taking you guys' money. But it's definitely there for a reason. But if you want kids, make sure you prioritize. If it's not too big of a deal to you and you want to freeze your eggs, I don't think you're going to be too good of a mom. Like, okay, I'll just go ahead and put my egg in me. You know what I mean? I think I've waited long enough. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Number 8, cultivate inner confidence. All right, so focus on self-assurance built from accomplishments rather than external validation or appearance. All right, so if you want confidence, do something. Don't like, I don't like it when I feel confident because I wear this. Okay, well, what if you couldn't wear it? Would you not be confident? You shouldn't bank on that. So if you want to be confident about something, work out. You know what I mean? Shoot, I got a client named Lisa. She lifts. I'm not sure how old Lisa is. You know what I mean? You know what? I refuse to give Lisa age because she's probably watching, and I don't want to get it wrong. But she's an older woman. She's older than me, and she lifts heavy weights. I think she is maxing out on her squat at 265. Okay, so she has a lot of confidence when she walks in here. 53. Okay, Holly says she's 53. Holly knows Lisa. So at 53, I know she got some confidence, and she's also lost. That's why I tell y'all, take y'all pictures. You know what I mean? I know Minda got some. But so that's her progression. So okay. June 2024 to May 2025 is a big difference.
There is a big difference.
Okay. She got some confidence, you know what I mean? She didn't need it from how she looked. She getting it from accomplishing her goals. Okay. Matter of fact, she just made a post today, and I like to read it. It's confidence. Now we're talking about. It goes with what we're talking about. She made it yesterday. She said, some days go just like you plan, and prioritizing oneself is easy peasy. But today wasn't one of those days, and I had to talk myself in and out of going to class at Presidential Fitness more than a few times. To be totally honest, but ultimately, I went despite being inconvenient for my day. And as the saying goes, you're never sorry once you get done. I have goals, and I made a decision that aligns with them today, and I call it a win. All right, so lots of confidence there. Okay, I would say I want to be Lisa when I grow up. Lots of confidence there. And she exudes it, you know. So cultivate your inner confidence by accomplishing stuff. All right. Minda has been in the group. I could have told you this day exactly. About 8 months now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, about 8 months now. I can go look at. I got it wrote down. I got everybody wrote down. I keep track of everybody. That's what people don't understand. Okay. I had to kick my sister out the group. But I just let her back into it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She got mad because I go look and I'm kicked out the group. Well, you haven't been doing the workouts. Dang, you know what, sis? Since normally anybody else, except Mindy, I'll let Mindy slide. You know what I mean? But anybody else that getting kicked out, no, and you can't really guilt me about kicking you out. People done try. I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Shit, you didn't do it. That's the bottom line. You don't even gotta. So the only rule I have in my online program is to like and comment 2 videos a week if you want to stay in. That's all I ask. I don't even ask you to actually do the workout. But if you want to stay in the fitness group, which is a positive group, it's a place where so the reason why I say comment and react to 2 videos a week, because eventually you're gonna say, dang, I've been commenting and reacting but not working out. I should work out. I've been doing what the rules to stay in the group. Why don't I start working out? So the first step is to commit to the group. The second step is actually to work out. You know what I mean? Men to jump right in, start working out, and commit at the same time. All right. My sister hasn't even committed yet. God damn it. So I told her, you know what? I'm just gonna just erase you from my memory that you're in the group. I'm not gonna delete you again. You use it, I don't care. That's what I told her. You know what I mean? Use the shit if you want to. You know what I mean? I'm pissed off because I let her back in the group. And I didn't want to do that. I said I'm standing on it. You're not coming back in my group. And she got me, guilted me to death. Well, my arm was hurting, and I told you my arm was hurting. That was 3 weeks ago. Man, okay. But anyway, so cultivate inner confidence. Invest in your health screening. Okay. Be proactive and manage your age-related health changes. That's how you stay embrace it. Okay. Don't be. I just booked my first, I was about to say pap smear. My first, what's that? Prostate exam. I was say pap smear. I just booked my first prostate exam. Okay, it's next month. And I didn't want to, but I'm going to say when I was writing this today, I booked my session today. I said, God damn it. I gotta at least follow my own rules, you know what I mean? So today, I booked my first prostate exam. Go Prez! You're getting old, okay. So do that. Stay on top of your checkups, like your hormones test and those mammograms, okay? Mammograms, yeah. Number 10, pursue new passions, okay? That's how you stay. That's how you go with the wall, you know. Start hobbies like painting or gardening just to enrich your life and shift focus from societal pressure. So how you gonna be worried about what's online if you're out there planting the garden? You know what I mean? So you're not worried about what's online. You know what I mean? So fill your time up with meaningful things. All right. You can. I got a client. Lynn, she just started handball. It ain't even been a year, but she's addicted. And Lynn at least 65. You know what I mean? It's out here doing handball. You know, so go Lynn. Doing something athletic and staying with it. Okay. Number 11, reframe your dating priorities. Okay. That's if you're dating, but seek partners who value compatibility and share goals over the superficial traits that you used to pick them with. Okay, you can't. Pickleball. Pickleball. Okay, whatever, Holly, because you know stuff. Lynn plays pickleball. Ain't that the same thing? I don't know. I ain't never played either. I played handball. I thought pickleball and handball was the same thing. But I know a lot of ladies who still date like they 22, 23. still got the same priorities. Well, he needs to be no. You can't be you can't be dating the same like you was when you're young. So redefine that. We're almost through these, and then we're gonna do this reaction. Number 12, build a supportive community. All right. Surround yourself with women who uplift and relate to your experiences. That creates a network of mutual empowerment. All right. So I tell gym girls, make sure you're around gym girls. Okay. Because non-gym girls will make you feel like you're doing something wrong. All right. Too. They don't have the like you're using the gym as an example because it's very important. It's like the number one thing. Exercise is the number one way to embrace the wall. Okay, that's how you. I mean, you gotta be able to be a wall because you joined the wall. So be a wall. But what I had a good example of creating a network of mutual empowerment. Shit. Said, gym girls. That's what I'm talking about. Said, that's so true. About the gym girls. Okay, so I just seen the friend who they bring to the gym because they want her to work out too. Just in here, is this done? Or not enjoying herself, not acting like this is something that benefits you, you know, or rather. You get the friends that rather do other things than exercise. Holly says, I can't even tell you how many times I've been shamed for working out by people who don't work out. Crazy. Misery loves company. Exactly. Yes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So they tell you, you working out too much. Do you work out are you working out too little then? Are you working out any? You know what I mean? So definitely build you a supportive group. If you need a supportive group, Presidential Online Classes is a very supportive group. It's online. You don't have to even leave your front room. I'm always there as your support coach. All right. We meet every morning, 7 a.m. right here online, right here on the page you're watching. And we exercise. It's a quick exercise, anywhere between 15 minutes and 45 minutes. And in that time, like we work it out, but Destiny, one of the members, she said, even though we're not in the same place, it feel like we all in the same place, you know? So, I mean, I'm talking to y'all talking to me. I'm relaying your messages. Y'all also can see them when y'all exercise, you know what I mean? So, it's a very good time if you need to support our community. So again, that's why I kick people out my community, because if you're not supporting it, get on out of here, okay? And the way to support it is that you comment and react twice a week. I don't care if you come in and say, hey, good job, everybody. That's supporting the group. And when you push the reaction button, that supports the content. All right, so all you're doing is supporting me. I'm supporting you by letting you stay in the group. Whenever you're ready to get started, it ain't even no pressure. Okay, ain't no pressure. Whenever you're ready to get started, take a day. And you know what? I know we meet 6 days a week, but just do Mondays. Okay? Then when you feel like it, add Wednesday. Then when you feel like it, add Friday. Okay? Now you're working out 3 days a week. Monday is 20 minutes, Wednesday is 30 minutes, Friday is 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So you got a nice, almost an hour in, a little bit over an hour this week. Okay, an hour of working out. You know, so you only need 2 hours to actually begin to lose weight. So you do 2 hours of exercise a week. That's what my program offers also, is 2 hours of exercise. You do 2 hours of exercise a week. Now you're in a deficit in burning calories. You're gonna see results. All right. So add a little water, couple salads, boom. Thank me later. But if you need a supportive community, go ahead and send me a message. Dang, I just did a whole commercial. Number 13, we're almost there. I got 20 up. I wanna make sure there's many ways to embrace the wall. All right. Practice self-compassion. All right. Accept your physical and emotional changes with kindness, recognition, and this is a universal journey. So when you so let's say, like, okay, gravity's real, stuff starts sagging eventually, you know what I mean? Shoot, it's okay, you know what I mean? Shoot, I feel like guys understand this, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I'm bald. Okay, shoot, I'm not bald, you know what I mean? But everybody I know who's bald, they don't care that they bald, you know, shoot, and they feel like you're gonna love it or not, you know? When a guy get that dad bod, you know what I mean? Which I feel like a dad bod shouldn't be a sloppy body. A dad bod, I feel like I got a dad bod, but you know what I mean? This is how a dad bod should look. You should be in shape for your kids, okay? In shape for your family. If you look at me, you wouldn't mess with my family that's standing behind, okay? Because I look like it's my dad bod. You don't mess with it. All right. So practice self-compassion. All right. Number 14, got to get into the job aspects. So leverage career experience. Okay, you're an older person. So use your professional expertise to pivot into leadership roles or new fields that value seasoned perspectives. All right. So so embrace the wall, you know. A lot of women live off of looks and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And eventually you can't do that, okay? So hopefully you learn some life skills in the process of that benefit, because every woman has it, you know, still got it. You don't lose it, for real. It's like poison, okay? When you get poison enough, poison ain't, you know what I mean? So you're losing your poison just a little bit when you get older. So that's all. You know what I mean? The potency ain't as potent. You're still getting out of tickets though. Okay. Learn some things that'll get you in better positions and be able to use them. Number 15, explore non-traditional paths. Embrace unconventional life choices like solo travel or entrepreneurship that define age-related expectations. You know what I mean? So if you don't be afraid to take a trip sometime, okay? They always talk about ladies in travel. Fuck it, travel, okay? Shoot, you embracing the wall. Y'all say we travel too much. Fuck it, I'm traveling then, okay? Shoot, do that. I feel like that's an all right thing to do. Number 16, I gotta hit this. Celebrate your sexual confidence. All right. So embrace intimacy on your terms, prioritizing pleasure and communication over your social norms. So basically, I'm gonna make this real blunt. You might have to give it out. It's all right. Okay, it's okay. Get your fuck on. Okay, so when you get older, you don't gotta worry about kids. Okay, what I've seen is a lot of ladies get more restrictive on who they allow in their bed. But when you was younger, when you should have been way more restrictive, you wasn't. You know what I mean? So it should be the other way around. You know what I mean? So when you get older, that's when you explore those. Embrace the wall. Okay, you hit it. Shit, enjoy it. You know what I mean? At least, you know what I mean? So now that you don't, what comes with the wall is for a woman is fertility. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to worry about that no more. Embrace that. All right? It's okay. Cream pies. This is girl talk. I shouldn't be talking like that. Okay. Number 17, I want you to adapt a holistic wellness routine. So pretty much like therapy, incorporate meditation, nutrition, and sleep. You know what I mean? Sleep for a woman is important. Your mental and your physical resilience relies on it. All right. Number 18, challenge ageist narratives. Okay. Advocate for yourself and others by rejecting stereotypes about women's values diminishing as they age. So don't accept that your value diminishes when you age. Raise your value. Okay. Now, I'm gonna say, you should get to a place where before you hit the wall, you should get to a place where you can ride on your value. Okay. Again, and how you do that is maybe you already got a man, so you ain't got to worry about dating no more. You know what I mean? So if you got a man, you ain't got to worry about dating no more. You ain't got to worry about your value in the singles market. All right. But if you do, if you are single as a woman, and I mean, a lot of men look for women to have babies with, you know what I mean? So, or to marry to start a family. So since you're past ages that have babies or start families, then you should offer something else. You know what I mean? So that's a change in the narrative. So you might offer, a house. You know what I mean? Shoot. So well, when he meets you, it's already a place to move into. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure a person who has a house don't want to get rid of the house all because they got a boyfriend. You know what I mean? So be able to offer that to him, or to the guy you want also. So challenge narratives. We're almost there. 19, invest in lifelong learning. All right. So take courses or certifications to stay mentally sharp and relevant in your personal and professional life. All right. So always be learning, always be reading. Read up on the stuff that you that definitely what makes you money. So whatever you do as a job. So I mean, you know what? I ain't been reading my books. All right. So I got a couple books that I need to stay on top of. I need to read. I read 3 times. I need to read like 3-4 more times. All right. Sometimes rereading a book hammers its values into you. So, and number 20, create a legacy. Focus on leaving a lasting impact, whether throughout creative projects, community work, or family traditions that transcends physical youth. So, make sure your legacy, which is your kids, you know what I mean, definitely your whatever you made. So like your business. So my legacy, it'll be the gym, I guess, or pop-up party pals. I did a lot of good, I feel, with these jobs, and touched a couple people. So I'm creating my legacy as I go. So that is the 20 ways you can embrace the wall. All right. So before we get into some questions from Minda, we are going to react to this video. Hold on. So, this video is about a man who he did something. His baby mama kicked him out and he got some get back on it. Okay, but that isn't why I want to play this this video. I want to play the video for the woman that's on the screen. So we are watching a reaction video, and we are reacting to a reaction video. Okay, so these two over here are reacting to this video right here. All right, and I am astounded by her reaction to what this guy did. Now, let's see. Now let's get to it. Okay, so that I just wanted to. Lisa in the house. She said, Holly, say what? You must have tagged her. We were just talking about you, Lisa. You know what I mean? Good. I mean, it was sort of good stuff. There was some good stuff in there. Who knows what we was. You gotta go back and watch. But we're about to react to this video. If you got anything you want to say on it, let me know, Minda. All right, because I'm definitely got something to say. So I watched the first 3 minutes of this, and I was triggered. I don't get triggered too often. You know what I mean? I was triggered. So let's check it out.
I just had to evict my baby mama and my kids.
Almost perfect. Damn it. Oh, all right. So we're watching a reaction video to a. We're watching a video. We're reacting to a reaction video. All right. Hold on. I did. LOL. Now we see if I got her age right. Oh snap. Oh, we was talking you up, Lisa. So okay. So here we go.
She had bought a house with her taxes, so I just had to evict my baby mama and my kids. She had bought a house with her taxes, so we moved in. Everything was good. We was living good. And then one day she keep getting a FaceTime from Pizza Hut. So I answer it, and it's a dude. So I go to her. I'm like, yo, why do Pizza Hut keep FaceTiming you? And it's a man. She start going off. This my house. I don't have to tell you nothing. Matter of fact, you can just leave. Get out. Say less. She had just told me she couldn't afford to pay the property taxes on it. So I keep going online every day for about 6 months. Soon as I see that it went into foreclosure, I go pay the taxes, buy the house, get the deed. So I serve her an eviction notice. She thought I was joking. Come the day for her to move out, she ain't leave. I show up with the sheriffs and the moving crew. She mad. I can't believe you would do this to me and your kids. So the movers come up to me. They like, hey, sir, do you want us to move out the kids' room too? I look at my kids. I'm like, y'all staying with me or mommy? They said mommy. I looked at the movers. Get they shit out of here.
All right. So before we hear the rest of the video, Minda. So in a nutshell, his girlfriend kicked him out the house she bought. She wasn't able to stay up on the property taxes, so it went into foreclosure. So what he did was buy the house and then kicked her out because she wasn't paying her rent. You know what I mean? Or she wasn't. You can't pay the property tax. You can't pay the rent. Then you know what I mean. So, did he? So, how do you feel? Okay, hold on. Said, did he move out? Yeah, she kicked him out. She kicked him out, and because she said this is her house, so when he got kicked out, and he already knew she couldn't pay the property tax without him, so he just kept an eye on the property, and when it went into foreclosure, he paid the property tax off and bought it from the bank. So, Minda, how you feel about it? And then evicted her. How you feel about that?
Well, if somebody else would have bought it, she would have had to move out anyway. So what difference does it make if it was her baby daddy or somebody else?
Okay. All right.
And he gave the kids the option of staying, and they didn't want to. So that's not on him either.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna pay, if you're not gonna pay the rent, then. So she said, I didn't get the vibe he actually moved out. He said he did though. So I'll play it again, okay? But I took it as she said that he stayed there and didn't pay the taxes, so it was foreclosed on. So let's check it out one more time, just so we all on the same page. Because that ain't what, this is my second time listening to that part.
Because she said you can leave then, he said say less.
Exactly.
So
okay, so there you go. So one more time for Holly.
I just had to evict my baby mama and my kids. She had bought a house with her taxes, so we moved in. Everything was good. We was living good. And then one day she keep getting a FaceTime from Pizza Hut. So I answer it, and it's a dude. So I go to her, I'm like, yo, why do Pizza Hut keep FaceTiming you? And it's a man. She start going off. This my house. I don't have to tell you nothing. Matter of fact, you can just leave. Get out. Say less. She had just told me she couldn't afford to pay the property taxes on it. So I keep going online every day for about 6 months. Soon as I see that it went in foreclosure, I go pay the taxes, buy the house, get the deed. So I serve her an eviction notice. She thought I was joking. Come the day for her to move out, she ain't leave. I show up with the sheriffs and the moving crew. She mad. I can't believe you would do this to me and your kids. So the movers come up to me. They like, hey, sir, do you want us to move out the kids' room too? I look at my kids. I'm like, y'all staying with me or mommy? They said mommy. I looked at the movers. Get that shit out of here.
So, are we on the same page now? Okay, so she kicked him out. Hold on. We got Megan in the house. She said, what up? We are reacting to this video. This young man over here was with a lady. She bought a house with her income taxes and they moved into it. So then one day, Pizza Hut was FaceTiming her, which means she was cheating, or at least talking to somebody he didn't want her to know who it was. So he answered it, and it was a guy. So she didn't like him questioning her, so she kicked him out. So he knew that she couldn't pay the property tax, so he ended up paying the property tax after the house went into foreclosure. He asked his, so he went to evict her out the house, and she thinks he bogus for evicting her, but she couldn't pay their bills there. So that's what we're critiquing. So I'm asking how y'all feel about that. So Holly says he's not saying a lot because that's not how foreclosures work. Well, he paid the property tax. Hold on. So in theory, I don't think he did anything wrong, but his story is not true. So when the bank puts it up for sale, that's what you go buy. I'm not sure what you mean. That ain't how it works. So the bank put it up for she couldn't pay. So the bank took back Holly's a banker, but the bank took back the house. So he bought the house from the bank. I don't see how that ain't how foreclosures work. So they can't sell a house someone is living in. I mean, they can't sell a house that someone's living in. So if she never gets out of it, okay. I mean, I don't know if that's They can't sell a house that someone's living in, but she wasn't paying the bill, so you don't live there no more. So you got kicked out. So Holly, but she says she don't think he did anything wrong. You think he did something wrong?
No.
All right. Okay. So let's go and get to the rest of the video. I want to watch this video because of this lady. Just tell me if y'all agree with her or not.
Man, I wonder. You know what I wonder? I know this a little bit off.
Oh my
I
God.
wonder, do people cheat more around income tax time?
Only you.
Yeah, what's it? We just had got our taxes. Well, I wonder if
Only you.
there's a stat that
Only you.
will
Only
say
you would think of something like that.
Oh, I'm curious too. Hold on. We're gonna ask AI. Do people cheat more around tax time? Around tax time. I should have put in relation, but maybe. There's no direct evidence to provide some web results from this. But here are some speculative ways tax season might indirectly relate to cheating. Financial stresses, the time apart, money disputes, and social opportunities. Man, shit, he had 2 of the 4 of these on. So financial stress, she couldn't pay the income, the property tax. Money disputes, obviously it's a money dispute between them, and social opportunities. So that's Pizza Hut calling. Oh man, what I just do? Okay. Hold on. So I think men do. Men do what?
Cheat more. Tax time.
Oh. Possibly. Who knows? But why do you think that? Because what? I mean, who would you say cheat more around tax time? Men or women, Minda?
Women.
Oh, okay. Well, why do you think that?
Because you always hear the stories of the guys that get with the girl because they get a huge tax return.
Oh.
They're gonna stay loyal to them while they got the money.
Okay. Holly, if you wouldn't mind putting why you think that in the comment section. So here we go.
If people be cheating the most during income tax time, I like to see what that number is. But nevertheless, man, I don't know. Shit. I don't know, man.
That's some devious female plotting shit he just did.
It's a devious female plot. Because the woman that will cheat with him are single with 7 kids and $15,000 in taxes. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all both offer very good arguments right there. So you're both saying the same thing, just the other, you just think the woman would cheat more, you know what I mean? So makes sense. I mean, in Minda's case, they can get a lot of hotel rooms away from their mate, you know what I mean? And in the guy's case, I want to say women because, just with your argument, you said a woman that will cheat with him has 7 kids and $15,000 in taxes. I don't think a guy got 2 of them on the line. You know what I mean? So he only cheating with one person. I think the girl got the opportunity to cheat with more. How about that? The girl who doesn't qualify for the tax credit isn't going to tolerate him having a girlfriend or be outside to meet someone to cheat with. Okay. I don't think most women who get that much money has a man. Oh, okay. All right, man. These are great. So, yeah, we need to find out what's the stat on who cheats the most during tax season, man or women. That's what we're going to just figure out one day. But she said that this is some devious female stuff. Let's continue.
That's what he did. That's some stuff a woman would do. Watch and take somebody's house to put them out of their house. That nigga all in his feelings. That is not typical male behavior. Man, if you got money, you move on, you go on. But he actually literally waited 6 months to get his revenge.
Actually, literally. Well, that's when the house went up for sale, 6 months after they broke up. So it's a house on the market. He bought it.
That's crazy. And those are your kids. Dude. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, the house went up. Hey, listen, the house went up in foreclosure. So what? I mean, he's sitting there looking.
Right.
I mean, so what he supposed to do? Just let somebody else get the house?
So,
ooh, good question. Nobody should have. Should he just let somebody else get the house when he know a perfectly good house going on foreclosure?
He intended to take it from her. That's devious.
No. Don't use.
He paid the taxes.
Now, this is where
he didn't take anything from her.
See, this is where I cut off. You know what I mean? Because I said, yeah, this is going for this clip to be done. It still got time, so I knew, and with these eyes over here, that she was gonna say something crazy. Now she's saying he took her house. He didn't take nothing. He didn't take a house from her. That ain't what happened.
How did he take it from? Taking something means that you possess something and somebody deprive you from your possession. That's taking.
Come on
something.
now. Come on now.
No.
Come on now.
No. That's
Come
not
on
taking
now.
Something from her.
Anytime you watch and you.
Holly says, no way. A house, you know, the a house, you know, the backstory on for taxes, you have to take it. You'd be stupid not to. She bought a house she couldn't afford. There we go. Big facts. You discover anything over there, Minda? I think that's a hard stat to find.
Not really.
Yeah,
it just says both men and women are more likely to cheat on their spouses the more economically dependent they are on them.
Okay. Women cheat just as much as men.
Plot your whole thing was you knew she was in trouble and your kids was there, and so instead of saying, I'm gonna help her out because this is the mother of my kids, you're gonna wait and take the house from the woman.
Then she kicked that man out on the streets.
No different.
No different. Him out on the streets.
No
so
difference.
how you gonna help her? Shit, she should have been trying to help
on.
him. She didn't try to. Listen,
so she kicked him out on the streets.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, she didn't try to help him when she kicked him out on the street. She didn't try to help him then.
You see this lady face? Said, what happens next year when she can't pay again? Exactly. And said, help her out. Just kicked him out. Because wasn't just kicking him out. She was talking to Pizza Hut. She was talking to Pizza Hut. It's a dude her phone. She called Pizza Hut. That's crazy.
So you kicked the woman and your kids out on the street. Okay.
Now, I don't know about all that part. Now, I ain't get to that part. I'm just saying, you can't start off saying he took the house from her.
He did. Yeah, he did.
He take the house from you. You went into foreclosure. He did taking the house from you
because he knew she was in trouble with the house. He knew that she was gonna lose the house, so he watched the house. There are other houses in foreclosure. So if you was gonna go get a house, you could have got another house. You intentionally went to get the house.
Look, the back taxes can't be that much. It's 6 months. You know what I mean? You can run into a house, the back taxes is 2 years. You know what I mean? Something like that. Nah, she tripping. So there's other houses on the market in foreclosure. No, I know about this house. Holly right on that. Holly right on that. If you're not together, he has no reason to help keep her a house. His only job is to make sure his kids have a place to stay with him. Big fact. Mm-hmm. Just happen to be in your old house that you happen to own, but you don't own no more.
House that this woman was in.
The priest, how you gonna use take and lose in the same sentence?
Whatever. You just want to be word technical. The thing is,
hey, by the way, word technical is life. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't call a car a plane. You know what I mean? No, I don't. You said it's a plane. That's a whole different thing. Okay, shit. Take and what is it? Take and lose is two different things.
It was a devious plot. It was a devious plot so he can get our house.
Really not a devious plot. I'm gonna have to think of this. You know what I mean? Shit. Oh, you gonna lose your house? Well, shit. I know I got the bread to get it, so I'm gonna get it when you lose it. It's not even a devious plot.
He took advantage of an opportunity.
Exactly. How can Holly says, if anything, he keeps the house for the kids so they had a place for Mary to come. Big fact. But then they said they didn't want to stay with Dad. Go ahead and get up out of here then. You know what I'm saying? He might have said it a little rudely online. I doubt he said it like that in front of his kids. But even if he did, shit, well, go ahead and go with your mama then. Shit. Hey, get the bunk beds. Get the race car bed, you know what I mean? Shit, get them on up out of here, you know what I mean? Shit, put it on the side of that road. I'll pay for it, you know what I mean? Shit, if they want to keep it on the side of the road, that's where it's at, you know. So I'm for this. But they don't have to live with him for them to come there. Big facts, yes. Yeah, I got a place for you. Take your stuff when you come over, since you want to go stay with mommy. You know what I mean? When you come over here, you got an air mattress and you bring toys until I rebuild this in here.
Knew the house was in trouble. It was a devious plot to get the house. You wait 6 months waiting for the house to go in foreclosure. She could have got the money to save her house. So that's a plot.
She gonna get the money.
That's a plot.
We didn't have the money. So what she's thinking, okay, this is obviously where she coming from. She think because you her baby daddy, that you supposed to help her out and work with her. So when I'm supposed to buy the house and then give you time to give you the money for the house. Give me the money for the house. No, that ain't how it works at all. Definitely if I don't like you no more. Yeah.
Yeah, once he came out, he had no reason to help her.
Yeah, there you go.
As long as the kids were safe.
Boom.
If she kicked the man out the house.
If she could have gotten the money, he got it because she failed. She wasn't able to make the taxes on the house. That's why he got the house. So he didn't know whether she was going to get the house. You know,
like anybody else with a house that can't pay the taxes.
Know how that works. So stop sitting there acting like you don't know how it works. Of all the houses he could have got, he could have looked somewhere else. It was his intention to take the house from her. He was hoping that she didn't get the money
from her. I wish she quit saying that.
I'm gonna say
her feelings because she don't like the baby dad got the house. You know what I mean? So you saying he took it? No, I didn't take it. You lost it, and I got it. I picked it up. Maybe I wanted to own this block eventually. Together, that was the plan. I'm still sticking to my plan. I'm gonna own this block. And sorry, you can't stay here.
It's not taking the house.
It was a plot.
On the house. The bank took the house.
So why
back from
didn't
her
he?
'cause she-
Why didn't he pay
I
the
mean, not
taxes
pay,
and let her
but
stay there with his children?
the
Why didn't
county
he pay
took
the
house, or the
taxes?
city took the house back from her because
Why
she couldn't pay
didn't
the taxes?
Why didn't he either look for another house, or why didn't he pay it
Could
and let
have.
her stay there with his children?
could
So that
have.
was intent. That was some emotional
He could- he
intent
could have chose
catchback
another
shit.
place to
That's what he
stay.
did.
He could have.
Come on, get out of here.
So he can't get his lick back though. Like this ain't even something that wasn't going to happen. But it's funny that I was not even the cause of it, but I'm in this network of the results of you not paying your taxes. Normally I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? If we broke up and I just went on my separate ways, you would have lost the house and I wouldn't have no parts in it. I didn't have no parts in it already, but I wouldn't have any parts in it as even getting the house. You know what I mean? But I just happened to I'm at the end of this process. I'm at the very end. You had to do a lot of fucking up to get to me owning your house now. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say.
That's
He
some
could
sucker
have.
shit. All right,
But-
that's some sucker shit. Okay,
It ain't no sucker shit.
it is. That's some weak
If
sucker
you
shit.
can't afford, if
and your own
you
kids,
got a house,
that's some weak sucker
if you
shit.
got a house, and the woman kick you out the house, she didn't give a damn where you were gonna go. She said you can get out. So the man got out.
So he
You in
had
turn
money.
can't pay the note. You can't pay the taxes on the house. The man turned around. Maybe he got back up on his feet some kind of way, scratching.
And he never said he was down though.
Right.
So he never said he couldn't pay no rent or no bills. They were staying in the house together. He said everything was cool.
Scrubbing, scratching, kicking, fighting to get back up on his feet.
No,
And
he
then
didn't
he
get all
said,
that.
you know what?
He said,
I
watched
looked
for
at it and I
6 months.
seen that the house.
Nah, you're lying. He said,
The
I
man
watched.
said, I seen the house
6
come on
months.
the market.
He
come
said,
on the
I
market.
watched 6 months.
Okay.
These eyes are
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
What does that mean? I watched 6 months. She lost the house in 6 months. I checked back every month to see where the status was. Oh, she paid her taxes? Okay, I don't got to worry about trying to get this house now. Okay, shoot, man. Oh, she didn't pay her taxes? I'm about to get this house.
He
I'm
watched.
pretty sure if he was with her when she got the house, he had some type of say-so in where they were staying and which house she got. Okay, so he liked the house too.
6 months. That don't mean he had the money.
Intention.
That don't mean he had the money.
They together, but she didn't put him on the lease or nothing like that, or on any of the documents or nothing like that. What'd you say?
The mortgage.
Yeah, the mortgage. You know what I mean? She didn't put him on the mortgage. You know what I mean? He could have been financially obligated to pay that if he was on it. You know what I mean? So she fucked up, and this lady's eyes are going crazy.
Money for 6 months. She put him out.
Come on now. Stop it. You're reaching. You're reaching. You're reaching.
Because if
Most
that
of
would
the
have been the
time-
other way,
most of the
and if
time,
a dude
I'm
that
down.
time would tell
Most
you
of the
to
time,
kick
I'm
you out of
down.
that house, if a
I'm
dude
down.
kick you out, you ain't gonna then in turn give him the money to save the house. Ain't no
That's
way you
down.
gonna do that. And ain't
That's
nobody
down.
gonna believe that you would have did
That's
that.
down. He didn't have, but he
That's
had
bullshit
kids with
right
her.
there.
She didn't answer the question, or even reply to what he just said. If the table was turned and he couldn't pay for the taxes after he kicked her out, most people wouldn't pay the taxes. Okay, so it's definitely a lady not going to. I feel.
He had kids with her.
No,
So it's
yes.
not just
Shit, like because you say it differently means something else. So what?
her getting out. My kids got to get out and be on the street.
No, the kids
Come on.
didn't have to get out and be on the street. He said, "Baby, do y'all want to stay with daddy?"
Come on
He
now.
coulda said-
You
the
know,
kids
kids
coulda
want to be with their mama. Stop it.
Kids
Stop
could
it.
say
Stop
yeah.
it. Stop it. That was some evil, devious shit he did.
I'm not gonna say that I want this.
He didn't kick the kids out either. You know what I mean? The kids want to go with mama. Okay, shit. Well, go with mama. Go ahead.
Some shit like I wouldn't have did it like that.
That's okay.
But
yeah, so in other words,
he said, "Baby, y'all want to stay with Dad in a nice warm house."
In other words, you're saying that's a strong masculine man that pulled that shit off. Yeah, bro, you got it. You sucker.
Yeah, that was gangster. Okay, shit. That's he teaching a lesson. All right, shit. A masculine man. He didn't beat on her. Didn't cuss her out. He told her. She told him to leave. He left. You know what I mean? Shoot. Didn't cause you no problems afterward. Just bought your house that you was in. Shoot. Ain't like it's not. So what'll be devious is if she didn't own it, right? And it was renting. She on the lease and kicked him out. And he went and bought the house and kicked her out. Yeah. Okay. Now that would be some devious stuff right there. You know what I mean? But she was getting kicked out the house. She was already on her way out. So he didn't do anything wrong to her at all.
Punched her real good. Man, get the hell out of here.
Saying don't even really, if you think about what you're saying really don't make no sense at all. If
whatever,
you really think
whatever
about
you want to say,
because
if it was a woman who did that to the man, I would have said the same exact way. That's plotting, that's scheming. Why would you watch somebody's house 6 months?
That shit backfired. That's what it did.
Shit. Nah, because he wanted it too. I watched. You got 6 months to watch her. You hope.
No, look. If this happened to him. Like, let's say if the tables were turned and he kicked her out, but he couldn't pay his property taxes, I'll be calling him a fucking loser. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, you can't pay your rent, bro. You bought a house that you can't pay. You kicked your girl out, and you can't even pay your own rent. You know what I mean? Shit. You a loser. You know what I mean? Shit. So same thing goes for her. She a loser. You buying houses you can't afford. You know what I mean? Shit, wasted your income tax. You know what I mean? Shit, you're not even a smart lady. So, man.
Oh, it up. She done put me out. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. The house. All we need to settle is when I see my kids.
He didn't say he wanted to go back with her.
I'm just saying. Why was he watching?
Well, maybe he had a particular liking for the house. Maybe that was something he would. Because it ain't you. You're trying to make it seem like the man went in and deprived her of something that she possessed. Taking something from somebody means that you got possession, and you by hook or
words. You just playing on words. Whatever.
Bottom line. No, you lost the house. The house went on the market.
That was some evil, devious shit.
The house went on the market. The house went on the market. The man seen the house. He got the house. Now, as far as the kids is concerned, now that I think about it, yes, he said it in a egregious way. Get they shit and get out. But listen, if the kids say, if I got the house and the kids say, I say, hey, you want to stay with dad or you want to go with mama? And the kids say, no, I want to go with mama. At that point, what the hell else he gonna do? He can't make the kids stay. The kids want to go with their mama. So that's why the dude said, hey, man, go ahead and take the kids. It ain't like he came in there and said, well, the kids can't stay with me if they, no matter what they say, what they want. They got to get their ass out too. The dude didn't say that. The dude offered the kids, hey, y'all come stay with daddy. So if you don't want to stay with daddy, you got to go stay with mama. The move was here. You might well tell them to go take, the kids going with their mom, so might well get their stuff out too.
Yeah, that's some real masculine shit.
I ain't even much in the wrong, man.
Yeah, that's some real masculine.
What she want to do is shame him, call him names for taking care of business. You know what I mean? And technically, she got a place to stay. Do you got some rent money? You know what I mean? Shoot, I'll pay the taxes off. You don't got to get kicked out if you got some rent money. You know what I mean? Shoot. So she could still end up staying in the house if she had some money. I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure he want to stay in the house. But where was he staying at for the past 6 months? You know what I mean? So maybe he's already in the house. and she could be his tenant. Man, simple as that. I would kick her out though. Like if I wasn't with my baby mama again, and we had to, and I bought the house that she stayed in, she gotta go. I'm not about to even put up with playing the game. I'm your baby mama. You shouldn't kick me out. You know what I mean? I own the house, and you don't think you should pay no bills there. Or now I got fucking holes in the wall. You done went through and kicked holes through the wall. You done made double doors to the bedrooms. You know what I mean? By kicking a man-sized hole through the wall. You know, so yeah, she had to get the fuck out anyway. But in theory, she had a place to go if he had the house.
Ain't much in the wrong.
Yeah, that's some.
Ain't much in the wrong.
That's some real masculine shit. Yeah, I hope he take pride in that, knowing that he did that to his children.
He got no argument other than those were your kids who he offered a place to stay and still has a place to stay, and that he should help her out. No, I'm straight. She's definitely in the wrong.
Nobody.
He watched the house.
Nobody.
What'd you say?
She's an entitled woman.
Very entitled. Very entitled. I like that. Man. She's very entitled.
He did. He said he had the people he brought. He came there with the eviction people, so he put her out. He put her out. He said,
Now she's being word specific. He condensed his story. He could have went the whole 6 months. Yeah, when it checked it, like he could have told the whole story. I think he said it really quickly. It was under a minute how he told this story, and I think he just hit everything. You know, he came in there like you can't just I mean, if they evicted, they evicted. You know what I mean? And on YouTube, they got channels where they show people getting evicted out of their homes for not paying the rent and stuff like that. And you have to come with that crew, with the sheriffs and the crew, and they're going to escort everything up out of there. You know what I mean? So you can't do that, not legally though. You know what I mean? So
you gave him paid for the mover release.
Exactly.
came with the eviction people and the movers.
You ain't finna stay here, and I'm finna pay the bills over here.
Shit.
No.
He could all the other houses.
And then you gonna have another, and you don't even know if she got a boyfriend. You don't even know if she got.
Man, that's reading too deep. So, he gonna have a girlfriend and moving into the house they got it together. Come on,
she
now.
Put him out.
All the houses.
She tripping. They got it together, but she put him out. I got it back. Now, just like you put me out and it was no longer mine with you, I put you out and it's no longer yours with me. Same deal.
He could have went after. He had to go after that one. You wait 6 months. That's some female stuff. To wait 6 months. No, y'all nothing. To wait 6 months.
Ain't nobody
to plot on a person. Come on now.
Ain't nobody gonna do that.
6 months.
I ain't gonna tell it. This man ain't
going with your life.
What if it was 2 years later that she lost property to the house? You know what I mean? Is it the time frame that she's upset with? I'm not sure what's wrong with her.
She's just upset that it wasn't the other way around and that the woman was going to get to keep the house or that he was going to let her stay there and not pay anything.
Yeah, that's what she wants. She think that even though, because her kid's there, this a lady, I think child support is for her and the family, like her lifestyle. Nah.
This man ain't no simp.
Go on with your life.
You put me out. You think I'm gonna sit right here and then I'm gonna pay your bill? No, I offer my children a place to stay. I told them they could come stay with me.
You would never see that man.
They don't want to stay with daddy.
You would never see
what
that
else
man
they gonna
as a
do?
simp.
I ain't finna
You know,
worry about
you would
what
never
do.
see that man as a simp.
Man, you must be out your mind.
You would never see that.
I'm talking about him. Don't talk about me. I'm giving my opinion. I don't think he's a simp. And now you want to talk about me.
man as a simp. You know why?
Hell
Because he got over on a woman. He did some crooked underneath shit. Yeah, he went behind that lady back, watched the house for 6 months so he can snatch it. He already knew. That's because he knew the ins and outs of what was going on, and he plotted to get it. Oh, I'm gonna fix you.
Well, where's her accountability to pay her bills? I'm just saying, this was her. Like, she has a foreclosure on her history now. You know what I mean? So, did he cause that too? Did he cause the foreclosure? This lady crazy.
You put me out, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna get it from you. Get out of here.
Wait, let's back up. Cause that right there even don't make more sense. That man probably done put all kind of money into that house. Not as much as she did. He been living over there. So I'm pretty sure
she bought the house with her taxes.
He done help pay something. He done help pay the.
See, this ain't his house to her, but he didn't do nothing in the house. She thinks. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is a lady who.
So she thinks that the woman was doing all of it.
Yeah.
And then this is just his way to get back at her because she ran out of money.
There we go. Yeah, she tripped. Caprice is crazy.
The tax, he paid something on that thing. Her name probably was on it or whatever. And then she put him out. The man probably said, man, I done spent a lot of money in this. It done came back up on the market. I'm finna go get it. She the one put me out. She can't afford it. So, hey, listen.
That's a plausible thing you're saying right there.
I don't know what to tell you, but I will do this here. Hey, baby, y'all want to come with daddy? Kids say no. Well, hey, move.
Could have looked somewhere else. It was his crooked underneath shit. Yeah, he went behind that lady.
And she put him out. The man probably said, man, I done spent a lot of money.
Oh, my bad, y'all. How it says. It really doesn't make sense, though, because your taxes are a part of your mortgage payment. To lose a house for taxes, the house has to be paid off. She ain't, I mean, so maybe, like I said, he condensed in the story probably. You know what I mean? He said, this has to be a trailer or something she bought for cheap with her taxes and never paid any else. Well, you're looking too deep into it. Like she lost owner. So regardless of what happened, she lost ownership of the house. Okay, and he was able to legally obtain the house. You know what I mean? So yeah, like you said earlier, he didn't do anything wrong. And we get in a condensed version. You know what I mean? He still was probably talking over here. They stopped the video. You know what I mean? He was still, this video here still going.
In this, it done came back up on the market. I'm finna go get it. She the one put me out. She can't afford it. So hey, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but I will do this here. Hey, baby, y'all want to come with daddy? Kids say no. Well, hey, movers, they can't stay with me because they gonna go with their mama. Go on, get their stuff out and let them go with their mama. Yeah, man, that dude ain't wrong at all, man. That dude ain't wrong,
like a woman, man. When she move in with a man and she invest into his house and he say, you got to get out, you got to go. Why you going to watch and wait for somebody downfall and say, oh.
He left. That's what he did. And you know what I'm saying? If a girl got mad and came back and threw a bottle through his window, you know what I mean? Shit. Well, that's different. Never mind.
Now I'm gonna go get her house. Man, get out. I don't care what you say. That's a bonus.
No, I have no downfall.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That was wild right there. You know, just the conversation they having about that. Yeah, that's wild. So, again, today our topic, the name of the show is Hitting the Wall and Owning It. We're redefining aging. Okay, I got a Springfield mouth. I told y'all. So, got a couple of questions from Linda. And if you don't want to answer, I feel like these are some deep questions. So if you don't want to answer one, just let me know. All right. So speaking, we're talking about hitting the wall. All right. So, Linda, when did you first notice people treated you differently because of your age? And I'm talking in a relationship sense. So, you know, when you was 18, dating was different from when you're 30. You know what I mean? So when did you start recognizing that people treated you different?
I can't really speak for dating when I was really young because I really didn't. I was always working.
Okay.
So I didn't even start dating until I was older.
Okay. How old were you?
Later 20s.
Oh, okay. All right. So is dating and sex the same thing? So you waited to have sex for a while? Or did you have, I mean, I'm just asking if you want to tell me that.
Okay.
So did you have, go ahead.
I lost my virginity at 15.
Okay.
And then after that, it was like things didn't work out. I had a couple of boyfriends.
Okay.
But it went straight into relationship. It wasn't dating.
Okay. All right.
And then I decided to just forget about everybody and throw myself into work and everything else until my later 20s.
Okay.
It was harder when I was older. But I really didn't have any confidence then. So I just basically would date anybody that asked me out.
Okay.
Now that I'm older yet, and I do love myself and I do have more confidence, it makes it even harder to date.
Okay. So you'll say you notice just later in your later 20s really when you the difference. Okay. Do you ever feel pressure to like freeze time? Like say, hey, you know, like some ladies get Botox or BBLs or breast lifts or boob jobs. Have you ever felt the pressure to do that?
No. Of course, I don't really agree with plastic surgery and stuff, so not with that route. Now, I do dye my hair, of course.
Okay.
But
that's just style, though.
Yeah, that's just. I do it just because I like it. But I've never really Botox. No, I don't want to be sticking stuff in my face.
Okay.
All the wrinkles, everything is kind of just like it is for a guy. It's a badge of honor of what you've been through and how far you came and what you've lived through.
Yes, ma'am. I love my scars. I love them. They're beautiful. Okay. How has your dating life changed since you've gotten older?
Now it seems like it always tends to be more younger guys that want to talk, want to say they want to get to know me, whatever. And then it's like, no. Because it seems like they all expect me to be at a point in my life where I'm just going to be a sugar mama for them.
Okay. Holly says she said no, but it's sure tempting when the results in the gym come so slow. This is called delayed gratification, Miss Holly. And she's talking about the pressures of freezing time, doing Botox and all that other good stuff. Understood, you know what I mean? That's why it's good to always be on your fitness journey and stay consistent. Okay. When I
gonna stay with you.
Yes, okay, yeah. Oh, nice one. Okay. I'm gonna say the instant gratification is gone too quickly. You know what I mean? So the delayed gratification stays long. I agree with that. That's a good take. A similar wall. Hello. Oh, snap. Oh. Can y'all hear us? Can you hear me, Holly? She can hear us. Oh. StreamYard is a crackhead. I'm not sure what just happened. That was weird. That wasn't us, right, Minda? That wasn't us. That was StreamYard right there. Okay. That's what I asked. So my question to Minda was, do you think men face similar wall dating problems in life? Do men face similar wall problems?
I think they probably do.
Huh?
I think, yeah.
Okay. Similar, like how?
With the aging thing, there's too much of a push for everybody to be perfect.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, men are going to face that just as much as women.
That's where the midlife crisis come from, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Okay. Have you ever felt like your value in relationships dropped after a certain age?
No.
No? Okay.
Because I think even now, like, when I do get into a relationship again, it's going to be just as important that I'm there now as it would have been if I was younger.
Okay.
Maybe more so now, because I understand more and I know how to do things more and communicate better.
Okay. What's one thing you wish you could tell your younger self about worrying over beauty or aging?
To not worry about it. Because who you are as a person and how you feel about yourself is really going to project how everybody else sees you anyway.
Okay. Thanks. All right. Have you ever changed your appearance or your behavior to keep up with younger women on the dating scene?
No.
Holly says, stay in the gym always. And no, so you never saw any younger women as competition before?
No.
What is the most frustrating stereotype about women over 30 that you've encountered?
That we lack excitement, that we're more of a prude type.
Okay. All right. That is I'm going to say that is so what's the what? I said, what's the most frustrating stereotype about women over 30 that she's encountered? She said that you're boring and prude. That's a real stereotype, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say, from a man's perspective, I would say sometimes older women are perceived as boring because they don't want to do things that they've already done. You know what I mean? So, like if you do travel, they want to go to new places. You know what I mean? Or a woman will pretty much say, I did that, show me something else. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So that's where the prude and the boring comes from, because you're too selective on the things you've done. Definitely if you get at your big age and you've done a lot. Holly says, we are boring though, or at least I think I am. I don't care. I mean, I'm kind of boring, so boring ain't bad to me, you know what I mean? But I get it, you know. A lot of men are just like, I did a podcast on Monday, and I said, a man's life don't start until he's 41. Okay, so when you're talking about a man who actually lived a life where he can start his life at 41, he's not going to want a boring one. You know what I mean? So he might go a little younger, you know, to get his excitement. So I'm talking about the man who has no kids, who hasn't been in a meaningful relationship or many of them at all. Body count kind of low, you know what I mean, for a man of his age, less experience, you know, in the dating realm. But now that he's 41, making his money, build himself up, his body, and how he wanted to live. I'm talking about a guy who's been working, just the average guy who's been working to not be so average when he's 41, so he can start his life. You're gonna want a more interesting person, you know. Not to say that it's not older women aren't exciting and stuff like that, but generally you're not. I like to do things, but I also like being at home with the dogs. I feel you. That's been called put up. We like ladies that are put up. Okay. We got another question for you. After I stop dying. Okay.
Please don't die.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Black Superman. I'm here forever. Have you ever felt judged by other women have you ever felt judged by younger women? And did that affect you?
I'm sure I have been, but I don't pay attention, so no, it doesn't bother me.
Okay. Fuck them little bitches. Okay. One second. Hold on. Woo! You know, need an inhaler. Minda, what physical change from aging have you struggled to accept, and how are you working through
it? Okay, so actually, I'm in better shape now than I've ever been my entire life.
Okay.
At one point, I was 326 pounds.
Okay. Go miss.
So, gaining weight now is a real struggle for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, well, you obviously know how I'm trying to work with that one.
Yes, ma'am.
But that's really about the only, well, and gray hair. I have a problem with that one. But
okay.
Those are about the only two things that I really have a problem with on getting older.
Mm-hmm. I saw a lady the other day, and I'm familiar with her. She is probably like a year or two older than me, and she, like, you can tell she don't dye her hair at all. I think when I saw her last, it was like really brown hair. Now it's brown, but she got a lot of white, a lot of gray in it. You know what I mean? She was rocking that shit though. It was, she had the haircut for it and everything. You know what I mean? So, but also just like in Scotland, they wear kilts, you know what I mean? Or in Australia, they throw boomerangs. I don't know, you know what I mean? Shoot. Here in America, we dye our hair when it's great, so that's just a cultural thing, you know. In Zapawebi, Africa, they put that disc in their lip, and there's no such thing as Zapawebi. Just saying.
Or the neck rings.
Yeah, the neck rings. They'll stretch out their necks. You know what I mean? Shit. Over there, don't be pressured by social norms to stretch your neck. Okay. So, not that I know of. Anyway, always being my age or older that judge me. Oh, okay. So she don't get judged by the young ladies. She get judged by the older ladies. Minda, have you ever felt like you had to compete with younger women for opportunities?
I wouldn't say it's younger women, it's just competition with women in general.
Okay.
Especially if there's a bunch of women going after the same opportunity. You have to show why you're the better choice.
Okay. What's the most unexpected benefit you found from getting older?
Not caring what people think.
Okay. You get thicker skin when you get older. You know what I mean? Get a little stronger, get a little tougher. Big facts. Do you think the pressure to settle down before a certain age influenced your past relationship choices?
Yeah, I do. I think that's why I married my kid's dad.
Which you're supposed to, believe it or not. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All three of my kids actually have the same dad.
Okay.
But I think it was.
That's in the common. Good job, Minda.
Thank you. But I think it was being scared that I was going to get past the point of finding somebody that wanted to marry me. Having kids wasn't the issue because I never planned on having any. But I'm glad I got them now.
Yes.
But yeah, so just having somebody that wanted to marry me before it got too late.
Okay.
And, of course that didn't work out, but.
The fact that somebody decided to get on a knee and to propose to you and make a commitment like that, that's a testament on usually, I ain't gonna say in every case, on how good a woman you are. I don't know of many men who marry women that aren't deserving of marriage. You know what I mean? So there's that. Good job.
Thank you.
How has your confidence in your body evolved as you age?
I've gotten a lot more confident. Like I said, things don't bother me. I don't worry about what people think of me anymore. And like you said earlier about dressing for your body type, learned that more as I've gotten older.
Okay.
And yeah, so just having that inner confidence.
Last question. If you could rewrite the cultural story about women hitting the wall, what would you change about it? So, yeah, you get that question, right?
If you could change it?
Yeah, what would you, say one more time. If you could rewrite the cultural story about women hitting the wall, what would you change about it?
Don't look at the wall as being something that's blocking you. It's something that you can use to overcome and raise you up. So you can climb the wall rather than stop at the wall.
I'll say look at it as a finish line. You know what I mean? Shoot, like that's not the end, but it's like when it's like base. You know what I mean? Like now that I'm on the wall, I should be safe. You know what I mean? Shoot. Okay. Shoot. Actually, had a couple more questions, but we get into that time. Minda, do you got anything you like to promote? Women's rights or the Pride Festival coming up, or I don't know.
7 a.m. online workout.
Oh shit! Say it one more time.
7 a.m. every morning. Online workout.
Damn right. That's right. Okay, that's what's up, Minda. June 28th, check out the Summer Stroke Soiree. That is a paint party I'm hosting. It is from 5 to 7:30. Tickets are $30, or you can get a table of 4 for $100. Inbox me if you're interested in attending that. Also, you can come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium, where you always get a free annual.
Yeah.
And if you need a character, go ahead and hit up Pop-Up Party Pals. We got over 50 characters for your events, family get-togethers. We also have a cool Water War package that we got this summer. Get Deadpool for 30 minutes and 100 water balloons and 5 water guns and 30 minutes to play with Deadpool. So hit us up if you got the itch to get some water warring in. And we are on Facebook. And it is Wednesday, so next time you'll see me is tomorrow on Thursday for another episode of Morning Ninjas Sports. Good job. Yeah, okay, nice. That's at 10 o'clock. Then we'll be back here on Monday at 8:30 for another episode of A Real Ninjas Podcast. That is at 8:30. I think I said that already. Then we'll be back here on Tuesday at 10 o'clock for another episode of Morning Ninjas. And then 7 days in a row brings you right back to this Wednesday. So next week on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't be late o'clock. We'll be right back here for another episode of Girl Talk. Oh, Minda in the house. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Holly, for all your input. It's always fun with Holly getting some. And y'all have a great day. Holly.
Got the ladies in the house, come and see just what they into. Every Wednesday at 8, and don't you be late. We gon' keep it simple here at Girl Talk. These beautiful queens talking anything and hosted by Prez. Girl Talk. So when the ladies sit with you, it's time to listen to